This is what my 38-gallon bow front cichlid tank looks like today, December 22nd, 2016. I'm gonna absolutely transform this cichlid tank. I don't like all the decorations, too many live plants. I don't like the substrate. I'm gonna change from that gravel to sand. I picked this pool filter sand up at local hardware store. $11, 20-pound bag. What you're gonna want to do is rinse it, and rinse it well. Now that the sand is thoroughly washed, my next step is to get rid of some of this decor. I'll be putting the camera down, checking in with progress reports as I go, as not to have a 14-hour video. Try to keep it down to about 14 minutes for you guys. Alright guys, I made some progress here. I'm draining the water. Got a bucket down here. Got some bags ready to put the fish in. Got my hospital tank. Just did a water test on that and it's looking good. So I could put fish in there, but I think bags will be the easier thing to do. I will bring you guys in when I try and snag some of these fish out of here. Well, that was easier than I thought. Got most of them out. I would like to leave the tank boss in there, just so he stays the boss. And the rest of these guys can probably stay in while I do a quick change here. I'll take him out, since I got him. Beautiful. I'm just using the net to grab the gravel. I have rocks left in here. They have beneficial bacteria on them, so definitely going to keep them in there. I have other rocks down in my hospital tank that have been there a couple weeks anyway. Also trying to get some beneficial bacteria on them. Now, the fun part, adding the substrate. Not like this whole project hasn't been fun. As you can see, I have very little cloudiness because of washing the sand before I do this. Once you think you're done washing the sand, wash it again. I'm already liking the looks of this. do have a bottle trick I'll show you. Just in case you think you might not have washed it as well as you could have. The bottle trick really helps. I'll show you that next. Okay, the bottle trick. This is mostly used for when you don't really wash your sand all that good. It's also good for putting the sand exactly where you want it. With the cap on. Into the water. Undo the cap. And let her go. Now, as the sand comes out, water will replace the sand. Now this, in theory, will keep all this dirty, crappy water that you didn't rinse your sand with up in the bottle. You can spot put your sand where you want it. Now, the important thing is, this bottle would be all dirty and crappy if you didn't clean your sand. So you want to put the cap back on while it's in the water. As you can tell, I washed my sand. Okay guys, just a couple more quick tips. As you can see there, I put pre-filter. That's the intake from a canister filter. I just wrapped it with some cloth. It's a biomedia bag. Sponge would work much better. But still, another place to grow that good bacteria, right? I notice now that it's a lot lighter with the sand. I see some algae on the glass. I did not clean my glass today. Again, the bacteria thing. I'm a little bit worried. I might be putting in, dose it with some biological aquarium supplement. That's pretty good stuff. Just worried about the fish, right? The pH might change a lot on this. It shouldn't change too much. That's not that much buffering compared to the gravel that I had in there. If you put in like driftwood and stuff, you might want to be careful, but like I say, I think it's looking pretty good anyway. It's been 53 minutes now that the fish have been in bags, so it's time for me to get these guys and see if they like their new home. Get some water in there and add some fish. Check back in a sec. Sorry guys for the noise in the tank there in the last segment. I thought I'd throw the camera in the tank and see if Pleco might come suck on the camera lens. That would have been fun. At least we had a couple friends come over and say hi. Anyway, all my cichlids are back in the tank. The glass is all cleaned off, so I hope it's a clear view. Well, the outside of the glass. That probably took an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45 total, counting everything there. Let's go on tour. Oh, have I mentioned? I keep African cichlids. You could make the most beautiful aquascape ever. But you're not the boss. These guys will move anything, anywhere. Interior decorators at their finest. I wouldn't be surprised if by tomorrow morning that rock is covered in sand. This sand pile is piled up over here. They just do what they want. So I hope this video was somewhat informative. I had a blast making it. A couple things to remember if you're going to do this. Be sure to wash your sand. And once your sand is washed, wash it again. What a huge transformation, eh? I can't believe it. I like it a lot. I think I did a not too bad job. I can already tell right now that maintenance is going to be different. They're pooping, and you can see the poop. If you like poop, it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, it's going to be a problem. Makes you do water changes, right? Yeah, that's a good thing. College football playoff national championship. Clemson, Alabama. Monday on TSN. Stay together. That's how we survive. Thanks for watching.